What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to my channel, The Beer Monster Reviews. It's Beer Monster o'clock. And I hope you're all doing very well. I've got a beer that I got from Beers of Europe again. It's another Weissbier, because I like my Weissbier. And that's why I picked up so many of them with my order. Got to make another order soon as well. So if you've got any ideas of some beers you want me to put on that order, let me know and I'll try and pick them up if they're reasonable. And it looks like something I might enjoy. This one is Thurn Und Taxis Weissbier. There's a little look at your bottle there, little close up of the bottle. There's your bottle cap if you're a collector. Quite a snazzy little one, isn't it? It's 500ml bottle, this one. Cost me £2.71 on Beers of Europe, this one. Oh yeah, it's not the cheapest, but I was 5.4% ABV as well, so that's quite a strong one. And yeah, it's not the cheapest, but you know, the Germans are very consistent, especially with their Weissbier for me. I don't think I've ever had one that I've not thought was at least a sort of 7 out of 10. You know, the worst one I've probably tried is probably Erdinger from a personal point of view. But you know, that's still okay, it's still drinkable, isn't it? It just lacks a bit of flavour and body in that compared to some of the better ones. There you go, they can't all be perfect, can they? Anyway, let's get this one into the glass and see what she's all about, see if she's worth a buy. Yeah, if you've tried this one, guys, yourself, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Whether you think it's decent, how do you rank it, like comparing to other Weissbiers? And we got a big, massive head on this one. Did wet the glass, but it was a while ago. Never mind. It happens, doesn't it? It does happen with these Weissbiers. Somebody moaned at me in the comments in the last one I done. Stop pouring your Weissbiers so gently. That's why. Right there. And I did wet the glass with cold water. And when that happens, it makes it hard to review the beer. So that's why I tend to be a little bit safe, you know, otherwise it just makes things awkward for me whilst reviewing them. So yeah, I think I'll continue with the way I normally do it. Anyway, as you can see, it's a lovely sort of colour. It's kind of a sort of ambery, orangey, kind of dull, murky, orangey colour. Good levels of carbonation going up the glass there, look at that. Got an absolutely beautiful, massive, giant, white, creamy looking head. Yeah, it looks like a nice beer, doesn't it? Little bits of sediment in there that you probably won't pick up on camera. Yeah, but we ain't got the bottom bit in yet. That's another thing, I'm going to struggle to get the bottom bits in. I might have to add them later because I don't want to sit here all day waiting for, waiting for it to settle. This is going to be a high quality beer, isn't it? So it's going to take ages to settle. Anyway, in the meantime, let's check out the aroma and see if we can smell anything through that absolutely stonking, great big massive head. Oh, beautiful, beautiful banana aroma as you get with these Weissbiers. The aromas on them are fantastic. They really are. They just really, so much more to them than smelling a lager. Do you know what I mean? You smell it and you want to drink it. Absolutely beautiful. Banana, wheat, got that sort of clove and spice. They all smell very similar. Some have big aromas than others. As far as the banana goes on this one, I'd say it's an average level on the aroma wise of banana, but it all smells nicely balanced. Maybe a little bit of pear. Not sure I've come across that yet, but that's what I can smell. It's like fruitiness. It reminded me of pear anyway. It may be something else. But it smells like a pear to me. Right, let's get a bit more in and then start drinking it. I'll have to add the bottom bits in a little while. Oh dear, I'm going to have to drink some beer to get the last bit in. Never mind, there's worse things going on in the world, isn't there, guys? Right, cheers everybody, or Prost if you're from the Germany. Bosh. Again, it's a fantastic Weissbier. First impressions, I don't think it's the best one I've had, but it's very good and I'm not complaining. It's actually reminded me of one of the other ones I've tried. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute, because I'm not 100% sure yet. The mouthfeel. light to medium bodied for me. Perhaps a little bit lighter in body than some of the other Weiss beers I've tried personally, in my opinion. It's almost like got a sort of oily feel about the drink, this one. Some of them have been a bit more soft and creamy on the mouthfeel. This one's not so much, but it's still good. This one's got a nice sort of mix of bubblegum and banana. It's almost like a blend of the two. But for me, this ain't the best one I've tried. Getting there straight away with that. But it is very nice. As far as like what I said a minute ago about it reminded me of another one. I think it might be Paulaner. It reminds me a little bit of Paulaner, but not as good. It's like a toned down version of it, like a maybe cheaper made version. I'm not sure. You can see, wow, look at that. The bottom bits, look, that's going to make a huge difference. That could completely transform this beer. That's why you have to get the bottom yeasty goodness in there, guys. That is such a good example of how it changes the beer. The beer has gone way more orange than what it was, a lot more murky. That yeast really adds so much to the flavour, even the body of the beer for me. Yeah, and that had a lot of yeast in the bottom, which is perhaps why I was a bit underwhelmed at first. It just had a bit of a watery mouthfeel to it, if I'm honest. That's transformed the look of it completely. Let's make sure we got all that in there, because that was it's like pushing a magic button, wasn't it, and turning it from like a crystal Weizen almost to a properly nice looking one. Let's have another smell. Yeah, I mean, it still smells the same. Let's taste it. I'm pretty sure this is going to taste different. There's loads of bits in the bottom now of sediment, loads. There was just a few before. Now there's tons. That has definitely improved it. I've got to be honest, it's still not got the thickest mouthfeel. It's still perhaps slightly waterier than some of the other ones I've tried, but that has definitely made it catch up a bit for sure. Yeah, it's improved the body for sure. I'm getting much more banana and much more bubblegum. Got the clovey spiciness in there. It's definitely improved it. That has definitely made the difference. It's kind of taken it from like a maybe 7.5, 8 to, well, you'll find out in a minute my final score. But yeah, I was thinking, oh, this is only sort of a maybe 7.5, 8 Weissbier. This one is one of the worst ones. It's sort of maybe just a bit better than Erdinger, but yeah, that has improved it. Super well balanced. Maybe a slight kind of like sour taste on the end, actually. Not in a bad way. I don't mind it. It makes it a little bit different. There's a little touch of citrus in here for me. Quite a malty, sweet finish. It is really nice. I mean, super easy drinking one for me, that one. I mean, you can see. Don't even want to waste the foam. That just glides down. That's, as far as easy drinking one goes, that is right up there near the very, very top for me. Super easy drinking. Whatever it lacks in flavour, it definitely makes up for in drinkability. It's really refreshing. It's just, again, a very nice German Weissbier that if you haven't tried, you should definitely, pardon me, in my opinion, put it on your little list of beers to try in the future. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for the Beer Monster. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this video, guys, and consider subscribing to the channel. To the next one. Bye-bye, darlings.